thing to do. You already let the Lord use you how He saw fit. That's what I'm talking about. You got a front around there. Go ahead, Bruja. I want you to rain.
This one's for the fire signs, word it up. Oh, focus to word it up. Sun, moon, rising, word it up. Heavily aspected, word it up. In your chart, took the yellow brick road. Open up your north node and adjacent possibilities. Expect a miracle. Do you hear what I say? The divine sent me right through with this noon in Pisces. Ooh, word it up. Ooh, Aries, word it up. I'm talking Leo, Sagittarius, word it up. Oh, Fucus too. What it do, what it do, what it do. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Oracle's Theory. I am BrujaMonet, and the divine has gathered us together today on this Trinity Thursday, or whenever this finds you through your algorithm or I shared with you. Hey, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome. Whether you are returning or are new, I welcome you to resubscribe or subscribe, like, comment, share. I talk back. Bru loves to interact with her soul family, especially that fire. It's lit. Expect the miracles. Now let me say this. These messages are crafted, curated, cultivated for divine guidance purposes only. If you need to seek medical attention through the matrix medical field, then I do advise you do so. All right? Yes. For those of you who are here, who like, share, comment, and subscribe, I want to say thank you for your fire. Yes. It is the very reason why the fire is lit here. We are reflections of one another. Expecting the miracle is the very reason why the sun in Pisces and the moon in Pisces too brought us together. Leos, the fire is lit within you. And when you allow yourself to come out of that shell, yes, you shock yourself and others too. And that's okay. Ooh, I heard shock of the new. Allow yourself to be in that too. And for my feminine who are stepping into their sensuality and their sexuality too, it's okay to say that you would like to be cracked, okay? Because girls can't never say they want it. Fuck that. We saying it in this day if we want it. That don't mean we got to act on it with the options that's before us if we don't like them. But we can still speak. Express yourself in the words of, I've been a God. I want to say it. Shot out to the cigar seller. The seller. The cigar lounge. Shoot. 5239 Dalmore karaoke every Wednesday. All right. Now, for those of you who are in the Luda 314, ooh, yeah, that boy too. Yes, it was a time was had. A time was had. There are some clips on the Insta of the gram if you'd like to check them out. Yes, a time was had. I have this rose quartz in my hand, and this is definitely a self-healing crystal for those of you who are on a self-healing journey, yes? And you are crystal lovers, or you are stepping into the crystals. This is a rose quartz, and you can get this at, if you are in the Lou, you can definitely get this at the Mystic Valley. There's another, it's on the tip of my tongue. I'll probably remember before the video is over, but this is for the Fire Collective. We're going to pop off into the individual signs, even though Fucus. So, yeah, stay if you got time, and I will make sure when it's uploaded, you will see where the transition happens in the video, okay? All right. Now, we are in Mercury Retrograde, Mercury upgrade still, and today is the 19th. There's one more day to book that 24-hour emergency service, okay? And how that works is you hit me up with a text on that telephone number that's in the description box, 557-500-5206, okay? And you text me the time that you would like to schedule your appointment. Yes, you hear me? And I must confirm either with that time or a time that is within that 24-hour time frame. or else that service is free to you. All right, all right, all right, all right. And that ends tomorrow. Okay? I will even say this. It ends at 11:59 tonight. All right? Stay hydrated. For those of you who have allowed me to be of service to you through that 24-hour emergency service, it has been a pleasure. Yes, it has. I want to say thank you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. It has been a pleasure. I can say allowing yourself to come off of that emotional roller coaster and lean into what you're being called into, not on a surface level, but on a soul level, has opened up the doors of fire within to be lit and to allow that harmonious balance to spin a whole new spin. And even there's a new mindset. See, I see when negative thoughts attempt to come, you sending that shit right back out. Like, nope, stop, you're blocked. It ain't no good of it, huh? 605 on time. It ain't nothing good of it, huh? Yeah, you heard me. Did you hear the train outside? I got a quick channel message for you. Real quick. Allowing your fire to be seen after it was hidden for so long, and this may not be for the whole fire sign collective, but it's always for some of you, oh yeah, is the very reason why you're conquering things that were once unbeknownst to you in your bloodline as trauma, but now you alchemized it and now it's a strength. So you set the tone for not only those who came before you, but those who are coming after you. And it's not that you are in the highest, and they honor you because you did something that they strayed away from. Hold on to that fire signs, okay? All right. Now, we are about to pop off into Ophiuchus, yes, because Ophiuchus, you are water and fire, and the way you hit, there's no sun, moon, rising. You just are who you are, and that's just it, okay, Ophiuchus? And that's just it. That's what I hear. That's just it, that fire and that water. Yes, Ophiuchus, and we have 7:48 on the time. Ophiuchus, you may need to schedule an optometrist appointment. So do I. I'm telling you. Woo, baby. The stronger the spiritual eye gets, it seems as if, right, now I don't even want to say it. You hear me? Man. Ophiuchus, expect a miracle. Just expect a miracle. Ooh, I'm feeling it. Ooh, you should expect a miracle. I'm just flipping some of the cards over that I'm recognizing are upside down before we get started, Ophiuchus. And singing the songs that's channeling through. Yes, I am singing the songs. Confirmation bird. Self-love, self-care, selfish, baby. Self-preservation is never a sin. I'm telling you. Overstimulating your senses is blasphemy. I'm trying to tell you. And it has nothing to do with religion. It has everything to do with your nervous system and the reflection of the tree that you are, planted, rooted, and grounded. And why would you be ungrounded for somebody else or something else? And it brings you no benefit. Actually, it brings you turmoil. It brings you displeasure. It brings you grief. It brings you loss. So why would you stay in that thing? And Ophiuchus, I can say this. At one point, I thought it was my obligation. At one point, I thought I should. At one point, but when I woke the fuck up, my goodness, I understood. Not understood. I understood, overstood. And I allowed myself to step into my priestesshood, my intuition, my knowing. And I allowed that self-love to be my innate guidance of my glow and my inner flow. And in the words of my brother, once again, I begin to express myself and know that it was not sin, whether it was me expressing myself mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, or financially. That part, Ophiuchus. There's quite a few of them was turned around. Are there any more songs before we go into the traditional tarot for the Ophiuchus? Yeah, Ophiuchus, I danced so hard last night. I danced some shit off. Dance it off, Ophiuchus. Yeah, I danced it off at karaoke last night. It's so funny. Shout out to Chris. He said, praise dancer is back. She's been on spring break for about 6 weeks. And we all laughed. And for those of you who don't know Chris, Chris makes everyone feel at home and doing karaoke. He really does. And it's so therapeutic. And I think I've been a guide for that time last night because that was therapeutic also. Let me say this for those of you who don't know, I've been a guide. He was the one who gave me a safe space when I decided to come out of my shell and express myself. And he still holds that safe space. There it is Thursday, and it's held at JC Supper Club. What I will do is when they host the next one and they post the flyer, I will make sure that I post it on the community board for those artists, 1147 on the timer, and who are in the Ophiuchus Collective, so that you can come out and enjoy yourself. See, the Six of Cups, I cut the cords. Six of Cups, it's going to remove, baby, it removed my 10 of Swords. I'm telling you, I was able to recognize where the swords was coming from, the root, even when my bruised ego was showing up and I need to check it so it can get healthy. Because confidence is great. Yeah, you hear me? But I ain't trying to trump nobody. It's all love. You hear me? I don't give a fuck what you got going on. That ain't going to affect me. And when I say that, it's not I don't care. But I understand who I am. And I will not sacrifice myself to make someone else happy. I did that. I've done that. I thought that was my mission, and I can tell you that showed me that is not it. Okay? All right. Divine, be share that with y'all for some reason, Ophiuchus. Divine, what do you have for the Ophiuchus for this new moon in Pisces when it comes to the traditional tarot deck? Oh, you don't have to book that reading. It's already here. Temperament yourself and allow yourself to feel free in your artistry. In the words of my brother, express yourself. Why are you holding yourself back, huh? I can tell you why I held myself back. Because I'm a mother. Because I'm a grandmother. Because I was a preacher's daughter. Because my mother said it was sin. Because the church said it was sin. But when I allowed myself to express myself, in the words of my daddy, you hear me? Man, I opened up a door where my inner child met my higher self. And we became friends. And we've been on this journey ever since. That started in 2021, 9/17, on Martin Luther King. Temperance. This is going to bring temperance. You may be in rage energy for whatever reason. And rage energy is needed sometimes to really push you to that line where you allow yourself to express yourself. And that's okay. And you can forgive yourself if it doesn't come out so pretty at times. Sometimes the truth is not pretty. But it's necessary. Okay? Sometimes the truth can get real ugly before it gets beautiful. But it's necessary, okay? All right? We're not coddling instabilities, not even ours. No, Ophiuchus, not in this timeline. No, Sagittarius fire, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Yeah, reduces to the 5. The number 5 represents change and options. You got options here, Ophiuchus. You got options. You may have thought you didn't have options, but I'm telling you, you got options. Masculine or feminine? Dude, the fire is lit, okay? And this is not about to be an 18 plus. I'm telling you, because here go the 6 of Cups. Look, this is what, see how my fingers are? 6 of Cups, Ophiuchus. Ooh-wee, woo-wee, woo-wee. Drink your water. Drink your orange juice. Drink your infused teas. What? 15 on time. Whatever it is that you do holistically, Ophiuchus, because I'm seeing you right through here. Yeah, because you manifested this. But do you trust it? Do you trust this friendship that I'm seeing? Because if you don't trust it, it's not going nowhere. Because I can tell you, this energy knows when you're not open. And they not going to waste their time. Yeah, I can tell you that right here, right now. So that woe is me, that victim mentality, you can't take that with you. Ain't gonna be able to go. You should expect a miracle every day. Temperament your energy. When certain things come up, look into it and see if it's coming from an addiction. Addiction comes in all kind of ways. You may be addicted to chaos, confusion, when it comes to relating of ships. And this could be platonic or romantic, okay? Excuse me. They be calling, but I can't answer not right now. This could be platonic or romantic, okay? All right? But there's no competition here. There's no rivalry. There's no conflict. There's no disagreements. There's no strife. There's no tension. So you're like, what is this? Peace. You manifested it. Stop looking for shit. Stop making shit up in your mind. I've been there too. I've been there. Ooh, and this is Cub Scorpio energy. That's a Transformers. Might want to check out the Scorpio reading. The water signs is up on the channel. Ooh. Because I told you. Here go the 3 of Pentacles. Teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. Triplicity, expression, expansion of the idea, growth, first stages of completion. Let it be. Ain't no stopping you now. The star. Okay, Ophiuchus. I was going to say Ophiuchus. Owls may be significant. Oh, and this is wishes fulfillment. And there you go again. This is you knowing that you are wish fulfillment and fulfilling the wishes. Ooh, without inhibition. Ooh, understanding that you are the Hierophant. This is a whole lot of esoteric knowledge. Ooh, yeah. You can ring my bell. Ring my bell. Psychology, too. I love it. Yes. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. You hear me? I am probably the biggest thug nerd that you could ever know. Especially when it comes to esoteric knowledge. That part right there. E.T. phone home. Ophiuchus. Rest in your fire. And if you need to flame that shit up while you're swimming through the waters, flame it the fuck up. Never attempt to box in your fire, because when it explodes, it's going to explode on everyone around you. This is just divine guidance once again, Ophiuchus, because what you do is you take that fire and you learn how to use it for the betterment of self. All connected in the greater of humanity. And by doing that, that's finding different ways to express your fire. and not feeling guilty because you have this creativity. I can definitely tell you, as an erotic poet, me sharing my erotic poetry and hearing some of the feedback on what it has done and what it does almost stopped me from sharing. But baby, I love my erotic poetry. Why? Because it's part of me, but it's not who I am as a poet. I have all aspects of poetry. And I had to really integrate my erotic side and let go of the projections of what others may say, even when it was family, okay? And I shared that with you, Ophiuchus, so you could climb on up. They said climb on up out of that hole, but what I seen was you rising from the ashes. Oh, yeah, come on, Phoenix. Come on, Phoenix. I say, come on, Phoenix, Ophiuchus, and expect the miracles. You are your greatest expression. Mind, body, soul, spirit. Baby, don't hold back. It's time to break the shell and expect them miracles. That's what this new moon in Pisces wants you to know. You got teamwork, collaboration. You are learning. You are teaching. You are implementing things, and you are building something new. And if they got a problem with it, you ain't got a problem saying fuck you. And I like it. You hear me? It ain't nothing to cut that me on. All right, we about to go, Ophiuchus. I thank you for tapping in, tuning in, chiming in, and dining on that which the divine has to give as a soul family Ophiuchus Collective. Until next time, I am unplugging from you as you unplug from me. Ankh Uja Suneb. Aries, you. Aries, your very energy is so like, so I'm gonna tell you what I'm saying. Your motivation was them telling you what you couldn't be, readjusting after the integration. You are so ambitious. I'm gonna say it again. Oh yeah, this is a channeled message. Them telling you what you couldn't be was your motivation and your declaration of your I am as you continued on without their energies, readjusting after the integration, knowing what's a burden that isn't yours to carry in this answer. In this season. Ooh, somebody asked the question. Knowing what's a burden that isn't yours to carry. You are the answer to your question. Now, this is a 420 friendly sanctuary for the Aries collective that are here, sun, moon, rising, heavily aspected in your chart, north node. If the message is hit, let it flow. If it don't, let it go. That's how this works around here, yes. Now, Aries, if you have your 420 and you are 420 friendly, I do invite you to elevate with me. If you are not 420, that's fine. You are still welcome here. This is a safe space and where you have free will, okay? Yes. All right. That's the order when it comes to Bruce, all right? Aries, you are the answer to your questions. Although you're fire, you are passionate being too, okay? Aries, although you're fire, you being I am, and integrating your passion unlocks your purpose. Your passion holds your purpose. I asked you this question today, Aries. If this found you, I will share it with you. What does your passion say? In the past, you may have confused passion with pleasure. Been there. Don't hold it against yourself. Forgive yourself. And understand where the root of it came from. Knowing that going down that rabbit hole not only brings remembrance, but it downloads, activates, and integrates the Akashic library throughout lifetimes. Aries, you are integrating different gifts from different timelines. And that may be different in all types of ways. But the biggest thing that I'm seeing is whatever these gifts are, you were definitely told that it wouldn't be. And that's why you are so ambitious and you didn't give up. That's what I just heard. Oh, you understood that you were the Ace of Cups. Now with that being said, we're going to go on over to the traditional tarot, Aries, and we're going to get these messages out. I wanted to play some music, Aries, but I don't want YouTube hitting us with the copyright and all of that. So, yeah, I will attach some music to this video. But Aries, turn your music on. And I will say a lot of the music that you would want to listen to right now would be wordless, no lyrics, lyricless. Wordsmith. You a wordsmith, Aries. And for whatever reason, you may have, walked away from your lyricalcism. Yeah, for whatever reason. But all is being activated again. That's what I'm saying. Oh, do you hear me? I cut the cards and look at what it is. Aries, you want to show up and handle your biz? I ain't even shuffled them yet. You hear me? Aries, the Emperor, fire, respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules and power, authority, father figure, protection, control, discipline, focus, practicality, organizational skills, reliability, and the ability to work hard. Ooh, teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementation, building something. And I'm laughing because Aries, the Ophiuchus got this. Oh, yeah. The Ophiuchus did. They really did. They didn't get the Emperor. No, they didn't. They got the Star, though. They just flipped out. They got the two swords, too. So we going to shuffle these real good. Aries. And Aries, get your notebooks. Oh. And Aries, if you want a book of Healing What They Left Behind with the acronyms notebook session, there is 24-hour emergency services still going on until 11:59 p.m. Okay? All right. How that works, you book a time. That time works for me. If it doesn't, I must give a time within that 24-hour time frame, or else that service is free to you. Those services are on the community board, by the way, Aries. Yes, Aries. Yeah, you be a compass for everybody. God, I get why. You a deep diver, deep sea diver. Being them Olakun waters, you gonna figure it out. And that's why you are the I am. And if this your North Node, my goodness, if this is your North Node, that's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Can't say too much. They sneaking, they watching, they sneaking, they watching. And they are. But even though they are, they still have testimonies that you are unfuckwithable, Aries. Oh, because they try. And they got that, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. You thought it was just words, but we'll show you how we cause a storm. That is my divine being I sent amongst this earth to help shape and mold the new as the revelations come through. The lies that you intentionally held back to cause blurred and gray areas too. No longer is it gray, it's black and white, and they stepping on necks. just by shining their light and enlightening and elevating the consciousness of the collective who choose consciousness and self-development. Introspection opens up cognitive abilities that may have laid dormant, that oftentimes not only fills your cup, but all connected to you. Aries, remember your fire is necessary. Thank you, divine beings, for coming through with that channeled message. What do you have from the traditional tarot for the Aries collective? We've been shuffling. Yeah. Oh, that may have been, I'm telling you, there may have been some confusion, Aries. And I get it. They throw all kinds, and knowing what's being thrown, I have to be mindful with my words on this platform. Knowing what's being thrown and where it's coming from is the very reason why you choose to sit on your throne. That ain't why you back down. No, I can tell you, as long as you put yourself in places that honors the old you, you're going to keep reliving them same cycles. Experiences a teacher. 3104 on that time. Trying to tell you. Okay. Ooh, we got the Knight of Swords on the bottom. That's why I said, okay. Pop out, I know something. I'll explain it if it pops out. If it doesn't, then it was not meant to be. And it fell down, face down. It fell face down. Okay? All right. We will not pop it over. What else? Oh, and then we got the Emperor. I thought I told ya. Aries seat. Oh, that's that DMX energy. Woo. Aries. I don't know what y'all, for y'all in the collective, Aries collective, y'all know when DMX Earth Day is. Hit it in the comments. Where my dogs at? See, he was so misunderstood by those who wanted to use his trauma for their priesthood, because he knew his mission was far greater than him, and he wouldn't fall to their submission, so he became a sacrifice in my eyes. Yeah, the King of Pentacles, that's the next card. Ooh, that's that earth energy and fire. That's Leo and Virgo. Aries. How your chart go? Don't put it in the comment section. They sneaking. They watching. Watching us. It don't matter. We got watchers. Hey. Let me tell you something, Aries. We're going to flip this over now. This was the very first one. And that's why it fell face down. And it fell upside down. Do you mean Seven of Swords? The trickery doesn't work. It does not work. Ooh. Aries, do you hear me? It does not work. Why? Because here you are planning progress, making decisions, discovering things about self and life in totality, leaving home, travel plans, somebody getting on the plane, duality, togetherness, a settling of energy, union, love, balance. I need you to see this. Looking out over the ocean, I had to let it go. The trickery and the foolery, I had to really see. If I attended, then it was all of me. Accountability set me free. Excuse my tongue sometimes when Mercury retrograde comes through my mind, works faster than my body. I do it all the time, and integrating it into my timelines is how I let go. Aries, I don't know why they just had me do that with you. Laugh. Do you hear me? It is what it is. Ooh. I just heard I will not be attending. Oh, I love that for you, Aries. You will not be attending the trickery. Look at you. Looking out over my life, and I'm taking things the way they are, and I'm grateful to blissful. I am. I know miracles coming. I expect them every day. Man, they gonna be like, this motherfucker don't stop singing. And you don't stop. And you don't quit. And you keep going. And you let it split. Cause your words open up doors, create portals too. And I'm talking purposeful ones with passion. Ooh, let it flow, let it go. You in beast mode. Aries. I am. Aries, I'm out of here. I am out of here. That is what this new moon in Pisces has for you, Aries. I am unplugging from you as you unplug from me. Remember, you are the answer to your question. Snip. Leos, it's time to break the shell. Life's gonna hurt, but it's meant to be felt. It's time to break the shell. Leos, you might be nervous while you're doing it, but shit, you doing it. And it's giving courageous to everyone who sees you. Never nervous. It's giving you were created for all of this. Stop and smell the roses of your royal ancestry pouring unto you. Yes. Do you smell them? Do you smell what I smell? Coffee, yeah. Herbs, ooh. Ichimiyaki, yeah. Light blue, dotikapana, oh, tikata, see? Allow yourself to be in the ambience and the euphoric vibe that they provide for you. You have a sacred system that works for evolution of self, legacy, and humanity. It's time to break the shell. It's simple and plain. Don't do, think, or speak what you wouldn't want me to think, do, or speak about you. And I want to fist bump you. Indeed, I can tell you this, Leos, even your haters love you. Did you hear what I said? I'm taking my freedom. I'm pulling it out the shell. And you did, and you are, and continuing to do it. You see, speaking life, declaring and decreeing. And if you come up against it, that's just on you. You might want to keep some shit to yourself. That's just my advice. You hear me? Especially with the type of energy that I'm picking up on, yeah, you might want to keep some shit to yourself. Or if you got a notebook, or if you got a safe space that you can go to. But this what I'm seeing, Leos, you guys share that. Okay, so what I'm seeing is when you break the shell, it's you being you and setting boundaries, because I don't want it to be conflicting or confusing on what I'm saying. When you break the shell, it's you setting boundaries. And it's going to feel like grief and loss at a moment, because it's going to be some sense of entitlement being let go of, but then there's also going to be some chains being broken too, and some clarity being found. So that's where I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? And it's some standing in your nose and saying yes to what is evolution, enlightenment, to your destination. You understand your destination, so you are integrating your 3D reality with mind, body, soul, spirit consumptions that reflect that. Yeah, you know your destination. Hey, I told you even your haters love you. So with that being said, if you haven't already broke the shell and really sat down with the sacred system that you use, I want to encourage you, and that's for just a very small percentage of the Leos that's here, but I picked it up, so I must speak on it. I encourage you to sit with it. Oh. Yeah, I'm hearing a whole lot of oh, that I like to move it. I like to move it. I like to move it. So music. Oh yeah, and maybe I'm hearing a lot of techno and house music, but this is not what you're opening up your music genre. That's for some of you, and it's going to help you. And I can tell you this. I was introduced to Goldberg Variations, and Goldberg Variations changed my life because I was able to see how art creates pictures and how I see. Because for a long time, I was confused on how I interpreted words, even body language, all that. But Goldberg Variations, oh my goodness. Oh yeah. So with that being said, whatever music genre you're being led to, 4118 on that timer, allow yourself to rest in that and see just what that music has for the Leo. Now we're going over to the traditional tarot deck. That was your kind of message from Oracle's Theory, Leo. I am BrujaMonet. And in the collective fire sign and Ophiuchus message, there was a message of breaking the shell. You are definitely going to shock yourself. Hey, your armpits might even sweat. But you doing that shit. And it, rah, you hear me? Rah. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Got to let it show. I'm coming. Look what's on the bottom. I just shuffled it once. I'm coming out. I want the world to. Some of y'all might be LGBTQNE. And so, if you are, that's who you are. And self-acceptance, radical. When I say radical self-acceptance opens up the sacred geometry of who you are on a soul level. So don't let society tell you who you are. They may not like it, but it is what it is. Oh yeah, finna step out with some interracial dating, and it's the first time in your family that they can record on the books, okay? Because if it happened, it was erased mysteriously. Not this time. Baby making, time ain't forsaken. We co-creating. I just heard it, baby making, oh, that song. You should try loving me. All I ask is you try loving me. 'Cause I heard it ain't easy. Boom, 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 boom. Leos, New Moon and Pisces for the Leos. Yes, tarot, talk to us. Yes, we are protected from the ground of our heads to the soles of our feet. Prayers are always done before I even start these videos for those of you who are wondering. This star is showing up upside down. We're going to leave it like that for right now because I'm being led to leave it that way, okay? Don't fret. Listen to what I say, okay? He's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the road. Moved it closer, yeah. Come on, there's something that's moving closer to you. He's on down the road. Okay. Stay hydrated. He's on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, he's on down the road. Yeah. Get it, Leos. Fuck yeah. Get to be more careful. In the words of my grandma, come through, Lucille. That's what I said. That's Big Mama's in it, if you don't know. That's why they said, leave this upside down. Because as long as you're in that shell, and those who put burdens on you know this, as long as you're in this shell, you're like this. But when you come out of the shell, those who put burdens on you are exposed for the hell and the havoc that they have caused. Not just with you, but in the bloodline traumas too. Okay? You're putting a death to some shit by shining of who you are. Oh, goodness gracious. Through the fire. Yeah, do you hear me? You put a death to some shit. And when death comes up, I know Leo's first timers, some people are like, oh no. If my father transitioning and me being a seer didn't push me into my freedom and sharing my gifts, then it would have put me in the psych ward because I would have not answered my call. I was never afraid of death as a child. Never. Spirits came and talked to me. And I would tell them about things, but because of religion, it was deemed as demonic. And it wasn't demonic. It wasn't. None of what, it was literally me picking up on others around me, energies, whose inner child was able to telepathically communicate with me. Me comprehending that and integrating that gift into this timeline with boundaries put a death to some shit. You're showing up as the magician and you got the 9 of Pentacles. Baby, this is the fruit of your labor. Action, creation, manifestation, power, self-confidence, clarity, willpower, skill, creativity. The beginning of projects and creative endeavors. It's Mercury. It's very intellectual. Oh, it's very airy. Oh, yeah. There go that song. To the God of it. But it's so good to be loved by you. Yes, it's so good to be loved by you. That one right there. Yep. Jasmine Sullivan and Mally. You heard me. That's why I started singing it. Somebody getting married. Maybe you, maybe somebody in your energy, maybe your grandchildren, maybe your grandchildren. Somebody's getting married. Meet me at the altar in your way. You part of the celebration. And somebody can't even get in and they hating from outside. Damn. All right, Spirit. All right, Divine. See what I'm saying? They like to laugh. See? They want you to laugh, Leos, through these transitions. If there is physical death, I want to hold this space, Leo, real quick. Give yourself the space to grieve and alchemize loss into gain without the projections of religion, socialism, politics, media, all of that. Get you some natural insight. All right? Retreat. So that you can heal and know that you are complete. And everything that being or beings imparted into you may not honor who you are in this timeline, but there are some great memories that you can take with you. And take them with you. For I loved you. Until we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give, Leos. I am unplugging from you as you unplug from me. I'm BrujaMonet. Sagittarius 5054 on the timer. You are rising to the occasion. Yes, giving new things a try and letting the old timelines be. For you understand that full moon in Virgo heighten your analyzing abilities. Yes, your ways to receive communication is otherworldly to those who has yet to claim their native roots. I hear drums when I was channeling that. I did auto writing, channeled message. Let's go, Sagittarius. Okay, definitely SU energy. SU, shoo, shoo. SU, shoo, shoo. Hey, you're Devin. As this new moon in Pisces illuminates that you can decode frequencies that are being omitted. And when I say frequencies, I mean all frequencies. Okay, yes, you can. You are very calculated and observant in this timeline and will continue to be. Your discernment is on fleek. You hear me? You know whatever you deposit is unforgettable. Mind, body, soul, spirit. So you move with ancient knowing. Yes. Osiris and Isis energy when I channeled this auto writing channeled message. Also Twilight. And how they broke it down was Jake, Bell, Edward. Okay. With what I heard was Bell is the fire. And she has a choice because choosing Jake would put her fire out. But choosing Edward would add to her flame. And I'm going to tell you why. What I picked up, this is what I channeled. Choosing Edward was pure love. He showed up magically, mysteriously, should I say, intentionally, but wasn't planning to be. You see how the universe worked that too? Right. Protecting she. Going with Edward goes totally against the grain. Brought growing pains for both parties. But it also brought evolution. It brought evolving of both bloodlines, okay? Okay? Jake, mundane, traditional, no whimsy, no magic, no fire, just wolf shit. P-R-E-Y-I-N-G, while being the P-R-E-Y. Praying while being the prey. Oh! That's the download of the day. Okay, Sagittarius, it is Trinity Thursday. And I can't speak nothing but what the divine has given me. And grateful I am as we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give. Yeah, that right there is something to sit with for those of you who are in that situation. And my son is yelling, so it may bring chaos and it may even to some. But let me tell you something. If you are Belle, never choose what sizzle your fire or brings you to a mundane state to honor what entertains others, but kills your fire. No. See how I got quiet? Shh. That's for those of you who are in the Bell situation. For those of you who are in the Edward situation, you already know what it is. You feel it. Oh, My sweet Lord. Oh, my Lord. My. Oh, I see them circles connecting. My. Infinite 8. My. Now, for those of you who are Jake, and these are energies. This is not gender specific. Please. For those of you who are in Jake energy, I ask you, are you choosing safety and surface over soul and purpose? And he said, good block. Okay, all right. It's a block. All right. We're gonna go over to the traditional tarot deck when I find it. Just let me looking for it. You might be looking for some Sagittarius. You gonna find it. Oh, I see her face everywhere I go. Even at the picture show. Have you seen her? Wait a minute now. Hold on. Excuse me, Sagittarius. I don't know if you heard that. Have you seen her? Tell me, have you seen her? Oh, this brings balance. I like it. How do I know? Because I cut the cards. Aha! For 2 of Pentacles. I don't know why I said 4, but probably because the 4 of Wands is here. Listen, it's fire and earth. Oh, it's grounding, but it's fiery too. Ooh, still I rise. Mother Maya Angelou, come through. Still I rise. Choosing to rise. Even when the tides of my innate waters run high, I follow the drums of my rooted trees, knowing who I am, knowing who I be. Understanding that I am the archery and the bow, I draw back as I release the crows. No pecking on my neck when my altitude go high, I know. See, I am the eagle, the dragon, and I choose to flow. I ain't never letting go. My visionary skills are the very reason why they want to hunt me, I know. But see, this type of sacred geometry that I hold is not for sale. It's for my legacy and the greater of humanity. See, I understand what Mike meant when he said, all I gotta say is they don't really care about us. It was a message in the tunes, but they wasn't listening because they were trying to tune into the televised program that was being broadcasted across the streams of him being what he wasn't. And they were agreeing. See, you know what it is, Sagittarius. That was enough. We ain't trying to get no more shadow band over here. We got enough. You hear me? But they can't stop it. Ain't no stopping you now. You're on the move. Sagittarius, I gotta tell you, I went to karaoke last night and was dancing. Boy, I danced so hard. I think I shook some off for y'all, Sagittarius. I ain't even lying. Traditional tarot deck, what do you have for the Sagittarius so we can close this out? Oh, yes. New moon in Pisces. What you got going? They call you Big Daddy. That's, and the Hierophant popped out. I'm going to take a sip of water. Oh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Hierophant. Institutions, tradition, religion, societies and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bonding, mercy, wisdom, trust, the energy of the unexpected. Here we go. I expect a miracle. Every day, the divine will make a way. Out of no way, stay hydrated. I expect a miracle. Every day, the divine will make a way. Ooh, out of no way. Do believe and receive it. The divine will perform it today. Hey, hey, just believe and receive it. The divine will perform it today. And I will say this, although I'm recording this on Trinity Thursday, whenever you come across this Sag, Sun, Moon, Rising, heavily aspected in your chart, North Node, understanding that you are the art. How it falls for you. Just know, you expect your miracles every day. This time is fluid. Hey, it will fall to you when it is supposed to be. With the what I just said, this time is fluid. These messages are timeless. Okay, declare and decree. Ooh. I expect a miracle every day. The divine will make a way. Hey, out of no way. I expect a miracle every day. The divine will make a way. Out of no way. Believe and receive it. The divine will perform it today. Hey, hey, man, you hear me? Them Clark sisters, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Earth, very grounding. I told you, even though it's lit, it's still grounding. I be like, what the? Mysterious. Oh, such a mystic, floating in the air. Such a natural mystic, floating in the air now. Ooh, nine, King of Pentacles. I told you, fire and earth. Yeah, see, you are showing up. You and whoever these energies are that I'm picking up on this, y'all are reflections of each other. And all of you all may have, y'all done experienced some shit getting to this point. And knowing that the boat is not being rocked in this time and the soul is being satisfied, mind, body, soul, spirit, it is a whole new timeline for everybody. So just, oh please, don't you rock my boat. Look at what's on the bottom. Don't rock my Ace of Swords, cause I don't want my boat to be rocked. Nine of Cups, Sagittarius, don't rock my I like this. This is all truth. All parties involved are wishes fulfillment. I don't care if it's platonic or romantic, because I'm seeing some what it is. Yo, what's up? Can the player get in them goods? You hear me? Excuse him, y'all. Excuse him. He gets a little irate on that game. I'm gonna talk to him about that shit. That's why I don't be recording of her. See what I'm saying? What it is, yo, what's up? Can the player get in them goods? Ooh, you hear me out? But some of y'all it ain't that. But hey, some of y'all it is. Bow! What it is. Ace of Swords, I tell you, it is the truth. Some inspiration is coming through, and it's coming through very fiery. I'm telling you, as grounded as this is, there's so much fire and air through the fire. For just a chance to be, for just a chance with you, I gladly risk it all, right down to fire, even though giving and receiving. It's balance, baby. Yeah. And in the words of Brother Ray Charles, it's inspirational for all parties involved. Cause all y'all make it do what they do, baby. Everybody got fire. Everybody got air. Everybody got water. Ooh, everybody got earth. And everybody is grounded. But they understand that gifts come through all types of expressions. And holding the space for these expressions to be expressed, ooh, will open up doors of wishes fulfillment for all parties involved. Sagittarius, I am signing out. Until we tap in, tune in, chime in, and dine on that which the divine has to give as a soul family like this, Sagittarius. Remember that you rise above the bullshit. Ooh, you are the archer and the bow. Wherever you land, you are fucking unforgettable. I am unplugging from you as you unplug from me. Bruja Monet.